Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Baby Lady Live. We are in our Baby Lady store in Canterbury, and we are live with you this morning. Yet again, we are bringing you lives Mondays and Fridays, most weeks at 10:59. So we hope that you can join us today. If you are watching and you want to give us a shout out, if you're watching on Facebook, if you log in via StreamYard.com, we can actually see who you are and how you're commenting, which is always really, really lovely for us. So today we are talking about sleeping. Primarily, we are talking about sleep aids and co-sleepers because we had huge amounts of comments the other day and we've had lots and lots of personal messages about this as well. So yeah, before we get started, we're just waiting for a few people to join us this morning. It is freezing here this morning. So if you see me shuddering, it's because it's really, really cold. And I did feel I needed to take my boots off for the live. So it is really chilly. We have had still no snow though. Still no snow. In this part of Kent, no snow. I don't think we're going to get any snow.
I feel like it snowed everywhere but Canterbury.
Yeah.
And
Hanbay didn't have any.
No.
All that sort of coasty area where we are, we haven't had any snow, which is very sad for my daughter because she would really love some snow. So if you are watching today and you've had snow, let us know where you are. Are you happy about the snow, or would you actually have rather not had the snow? Don't know. Some people like it, some people don't. I think because we're stuck at home at the moment, it would actually be quite nice. But anyway, so we are broadcasting live to you today on our new camera as well, which I know some of you had lovely comments about. You said it was much better. So thank you for that. Hopefully you can see what we've put out. We've got our new camera with our wide angle lens. There was a lot to cover today. And the lovely Chelsea and Claire did get this presentation ready for you today. So thank you to them. We've got out our 4 best-selling cribs. We're going to talk about them. These are all bedside cribs. They're all co-sleepers. You can use them independently. We're going to talk about them in more detail today because that is something that we have had a lot of questions about. And I know that a lot of you are very keen to know about. Obviously, when you can't come into store, that's why we've done our best to present them to you today. So if you have got any questions, do ping them across to us and we will try and answer them. And we'll go through them bit by bit to hopefully compare them for you. So first of all, we have got, if we move to the far end, I'm going to start with the Snuzz Pod 4. Hopefully you can still see me because we did struggle to get this all in. Can you still see that on the webcam? Fine. So the Snuzz Pod 4 is at this end. They are precariously balanced on the plinth. So if one falls off, that's the beauty of live video. So we are huge fans of the Snuzz Pod 4. We do sell a lot of Snuzz Pod 4. The changes that they made were all really, really good for the Snuzz Pod 4. It has a lot of ventilation. So you've got ventilation panels on the front here and also on the back. And this is the only one to actually have ventilation underneath. I don't know how easily I'm going to show you this without completely destroying the display. They do make lots of nice accessories as well. That's a lovely sleeping bag. Let me just see. If I turn this up, everything might fall apart now. Can you see?
Yeah. Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so this is the only one which is vented on the bottom. And obviously, as you can see, I'm going to have this. You can also take the top off the bottom stand, but it isn't portable in the terms of you wouldn't be easily fold. You can't easily fold it down for traveling. So obviously this is something to compare if you want something you can travel with. So it has this new insert, a breathable system, which has been added to the inside of the Snuzz Pod 4. If you want to see this in more detail, because I know this is at the far end, do have a look at the individual video on our YouTube channel because we have done a one-off video just featuring the Snuzz Pod. And this is about comparing them to see what is best for you. There are 7 different height positions on the new Snuzz Pod 4, and it does mean that it actually is 7 centimeters higher than the older version, and it will go up to a height of 73 centimeters. I do have my tape measure there just in case we need it. Your drop side now is the new 2021 standard where you can't have a full drop side. I believe it's a European standard, which seems rather ironic now since we're not in Europe. But in order to be sold, you now can't have a full drop side. And you will find on all of these models, they'll all be the same. We haven't taken the side down on this one, but it will be the same. You will see that none of them will have a full drop side. They will all have what we call a partial drop side. And this means that when this is against your bed, this will not sit level with the baby will not be level. You can have your bed level here, but your baby will always be a different height. So they won't be at the same height as you. This is because they felt that it wasn't a good thing that you were level with your baby in case your baby was to roll, for various other reasons. We do recommend that you think about putting the side up. Certainly Snaz do recommend for this model that when you sleep, you must put the side back up. It's designed to be down for feeding, when you're interacting with baby, but not when you go to sleep. So when you go to sleep, you do actually do the side up like this, so that you're actually not, for me, it's one of the other things to bear in mind with these is that you don't want your duvet flipping onto your baby either. You don't want your duvet possibly covering your baby and maybe possibly overheating your baby. So the Snuggle 4 does have the two-sided airflow, and it does also have a ventilated base. It has upgraded ventilation from the Snuggle 3, and it also is made with organic fabrics. So all of the fabrics on the Snuggle 4, they are organic, and it also has a reflux tilt. Some of the other models will have these as well, but we'll go through them one by one. So when you buy this, you will get an extra piece, a wooden piece, which I'm not sure came downstairs, possibly didn't. And what happens with that is you can actually lift it up. Have a look at the in-depth video, so that if your baby has reflux or colic, you can actually tilt it. And it also does rock, which is quite nice. It has lots and lots of accessories for the Snuggle 4. So it's probably the model that has the most accessories. There is the Snuggle sleep aid. They do a range of matching sheets. You do have a mattress cover, a pocket for the side here, and coordinating gorgeous sleeping bags. If I bring this over so you can see it better, absolutely gorgeous sleeping bags. You could use these sleeping bags with other people's products as well. I've actually really loved these sleeping bags because you can unzip them from the front. So if your baby was asleep during the night, you were changing their nappy, you don't have to wake them up. I really do think that is a lovely thing. And there is a new mobile, but we've completely sold out of mobiles. Unfortunately, we sold out of mobiles before we knew we were doing this live, and unfortunately Stars haven't managed to get us any more just yet. Obviously I need to have a conversation to chase those up a little bit later, so I'll be on that later. So that's the Snaz 4. Really lovely product. And then we're going to come on to the Iora. Sorry, do we have a question?
Natalie has asked, what is the lead time on the Snuggle 4?
So we have a little bit of stock depending on what colour you want. It's not a massive lead time at the moment. I think a lot of them, our lovely friends at Snaz, are drop shipping them for us at the moment as well. So I think 2 or 3 weeks. Natalie, if you're looking for a particular colour, if you just message us and let us know what colour, we can check on that for you. But we certainly do have a little bit of stock for click and collect, and also we do have bundle offers on the Snuggle 4, which I was going to come to at the end as well. Okay, so we're going to go on to the Iora, the Laura rather, and this is the Maxi-Cosi version. Now Maxi-Cosi were quite late to the home market with their collection, but their whole collection is beautifully stylish in a choice of colours. This is the essential grey, but it does also come in essential graphite. And I forgot to mention as well, actually, the Snaz does come in 7 colours. Missed that bit. 7 colours. So there's just 2 colourways. There used to be a blue. I believe we do have a blue left if someone is still looking for the blue, essential blue. So this is much more portable. So if you are, we talked about portability briefly when we were looking at the Snuggle 4. If you want a crib that you can fold down very compactly, if you need it to be able to travel with you, say, for example, you're planning a holiday when your baby's quite small and you want to be able to compact it down, or perhaps you want to take it to grandparents, this may be a better option for you. And I think this is where we have to be realistic about, it's not which crib is better, it's which crib is better for you. And that's something that we at Baby Lady try and specialise in when we do our virtual appointments, is we do try and concentrate on what is the best product for you. So yeah, it's beautifully stylish. We love this colorway. It's just gorgeous. As you can see, these colors really fit into people's homes. It does have a, again, partial drop side. I'm just going to pop my gorgeous blanket down here. So the drop side can be attached. You just got little clips in here where you just attach it. Sorry that I've got my back to you while I'm doing this, but so you can see what I'm doing. There is another video on our YouTube channel as well. So if you want to see in more detail how this works, do have a look at that because we can't zoom in so easily today. You can do up the zips on either side here. It has the one ventilation panel here. It's beautifully soft inside, and it does have a very large mattress. I was actually going to measure the mattresses on these as well. In fact, what I'll do is I'll do that at the end. We'll compare the mattress sizes at the end. All of the cribs that we're looking at today do have a weight limit of 9 kilos. They are designed to take your baby until they get to 9 kilos. So this is the Iora. As I said, the adjustable side here is also your reflex tilt. It doesn't rock like the first one we looked at, but it does have a very good storage basket underneath. So if you do want to be able to put things underneath, you want to be able to store your blankets and your sheets, it does come with this quite good storage basket. On our Snuggle pod, actually I covered that up rather badly with my sign. The Snuggle pod does have a little tray, but it's not actually deep like this one. The fabrics aren't organic, but they are beautifully, beautifully soft and comfortable. And it has got a good mattress on the base here. In fact, we should have compared the mattresses. Let me take this out. And it also comes with a carry bag. So that's the size of the mattress, and it's quite nice and thick and quilted. We talked about carry bags because portability. If you want something that's portable, this is definitely something that should be on your list. Our lovely friends at Maxi-Cosi have said that we can have this on offer for this live today at $149 till the end of the day. So if you are interested in purchasing this, you can just get in touch with us because I don't think it's on offer on our website yet, but we'll try and adjust that today. So this is the Iora. Again, it's a lovely product. Moving over here, do message me questions if there is anything that I have missed. So don't forget, with the Iora, it does come with the storage bag, travel bag as well, which I should show you. It's a good travel bag. So when we can finally go on holiday again, and I know that some of you who are having spring babies will be planning holidays, it is good that this is included, so you don't have to pay any extra. We do take it apart on one of our other videos, so I'm not going to do that today. But a good size and a nice sturdy base underneath here as well. So yes, we're going to move on to the Snuggle. Let's say this is height adjustable. You did see that, didn't you? Covered that. Yes, excellent. 5 heights on this one. So Snuggle, very popular, particularly if you want a progression piece. Those of you who may have had private appointments with me in particular know that I love things that are progression pieces. I do really like when you can buy something and it doesn't just last a short period of time. And this is the only one that we do that actually can grow into a cot. So once you finish with your Snuggle, you can actually turn this into a little cot. Excuse me. So you can buy additional panels which actually will turn this. You can see on the picture down here, and there is a video on our YouTube channel as well. Initially, we've got 2 ventilation panels on both sides. You can see there's big ventilation here, and again on the other side. It does have a solid wooden base, so it's not vented underneath like the Snuggle pod. It is adjustable height-wise, but it doesn't rock. So the feet are the adjustable points on here. So we come down here. You actually have adjustable feet here, and these feet are adjustable. It's got 7 different height positions. They're not huge adjustments, but you can adjust the feet. You do it from the other side, which is a bit difficult to show you today, but you can adjust them. And you can also adjust this one side over the other, so you can also adjust it for reflex, like we talked about when we were looking at the Snuggle pod. And again with the Iora, you can adjust this so that you can actually tilt it. So if your baby was to have colic or reflux, or even if they've got a cold, it is recommended by your health practitioners to be able to sleep your baby completely flat, because obviously it's very important for their back support, but also with their head higher than their feet, because that helps their breathing and it just helps the airways stay clear.
Becky on Facebook has asked, how easy is it to collapse?
Which one?
The Iora.
Oh, the Iora is very easy to collapse, and there is an in-depth video. I won't do it right now because we'll take it apart in pieces, but do have a look at that on our YouTube channel. Becky, if you want us to send you a personal video, we can do this as well. I would say that it's probably going to take you about 5 minutes to take it apart. It's not that difficult, and it does fold down very compactly. But if you need a personal video, we'll do that later rather than have bits all over the floor. So coming back to the Snuggle, there are matching sheets for this. And in fact, I forgot to mention there are also matching sheets for the Iora as well. So you can get nice coordinating sheets. I've got a selection of them here. There's a lovely grey, blue, and there's pink. And they fit perfectly on the mattress. Mattress size, let's have a look at this. I'm going to measure all these at the end as well. All of these do have attachments. I forgot to mention this as well. To attach them to the side of your bed, because if you're going to use it as a co-sleeper, you don't want it to be able to push away from your bed. The Snuggle 4 has a series of straps. This one also has an attachment. Forgot where that is. This one has straps as well, so you will attach them to your bed. So this is the mattress for the Snuggle. We put a little sheet over this one. You can see possibly not quite as thick as the Maxi-Cosi, but we'll have a look at them all. I've completely wrecked this now, look. Completely wrecked my display. I'm going to get told off for this later. So Snuggle, nice progression piece, and I say it will grow to a cot. That's only really going to be relevant if you aren't looking to buy a cot bed or furniture or anything else, but it is worth bearing in mind.
Jessica has asked, does the Snuggle bedside crib come in different colours?
No, it doesn't. At the moment, it just comes in the white with the grey. We have asked them for different colours. I'm going to try and put this back while I talk to you, because now I've messed it all up. At the moment, it is just this colourway. This colourway has been really popular, but we have asked for more colourways. But yeah, at the moment, it is just the one. So if you don't like grey, then it may not be for you. I'll just put this back as neatly as I can, because you can see that obviously I haven't laid out the room today.
Harriet has asked, is there another way to use them apart from this bedside crib?
Yeah, that's a really good question. All of these can be used as independent cribs. They don't have to be used as co-sleepers. Obviously, this is part of what our feature was today, because we've had so many questions about co-sleeping, and it's a very hot topic at the moment. But they can all be used independently. All of them have drop sides or sides that come down that can be fixed. So you can use them as a standalone crib. And actually, if you are thinking of moving baby into their own room, this is actually a really good thing, because you've got them familiar with their sleeping environment, and then you can actually move the crib into their own room, which does help with the movement, and it helps to stop disturbing them and sort of changing them from one complete different thing to another. Another question?
Kaz has asked, does the sleepy heads fit inside the cribs?
Yes, you can fit the sleepy heads or similar type products inside of these. They're quite big. I'm going to get the tape measure out in a minute and measure them all, but they do have really big. The Snuggle Air crib, I did actually check, was 83 by 50 centimeters inside. So it's quite, they are quite generously. All of them are quite generous. They're designed to last quite a long time. Although they've got a 9 kilo weight limit on all of them, they probably would last longer than your average 9 kilo child. 9 kilos is probably about 6 months, depending obviously on how your child grows.
We have a question from Isabel.
Yeah.
Apart from weight, what is an indicator for baby to come out of the bedside cribs?
Right. So if your baby can sort of roll over and sit themselves up, you probably need to take them out of these, because the depth of them is not hugely deep. But that's generally when you would remove them, which again would be around the 6 month mark, unless you've got a very advanced child. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Chicco Magic. Chicco have a whole range of bedside cribs. They are probably the market leader. Obviously, when customers ask us, they often ask, do you have a next to me? What they actually mean is a bedside crib. So it's become, the Chicco has become so synonymous with the bedside market that it's almost like when you say Hoover, you mean a vacuum cleaner, but actually you say Hoover. So they were pretty much the first people to come out with this. They were the innovators, and they continue to innovate. This is the Chicco Magic, which is probably our best seller in this market. And I know that our YouTube clip for this has got a lot of hits. So that's great news for us. This one has adjustable sides, so you can adjust the side of it. It does rock as well. And this is the only one with a sprung-loaded drop side. So this one has a sprung-loaded drop side. Rather than have to zip it or unattach it, it is actually sprung-loaded. Generally, we would recommend that you put the side up when you go to sleep. I know some people don't, but we would recommend that. So you've got height adjustment on this. And actually, as we stand them on the plinth, obviously they're not on the floor because that's where we put them. But you can see that the Chicco is quite high. I think probably that and the Snuzzpod do come up the tallest. So if you have got a taller bed, that is something else to take into account. Now, we talked about portability when we talked about the Maxi-Cosi. Again, the Chicco is very portable. It does fold down. Again, it comes with its carry bag. There we go, that is its carry bag. It's probably not quite as heavy duty carry bag as the Chicco, but it is good. It has a very thick mattress. You see that? And again, under here we have our straps to attach it to the bed. Underneath the mattress, it is quite there isn't a board, but the mattress itself has a board built in underneath the mattress. So this is different to the other models that we've looked at. The other models have either a solid base. Obviously, when we looked at the Snaz, it has a slatted, breathable base. But this is the only one that has a solid board underneath here. And that would affect what breathing monitors, if you wanted to use one, you could use on this.
That leads us quite nicely on to Sierra's question, which was, can you use a breathing monitor whilst baby is sleeping?
Okay, so some of these you won't be able to use breathing monitors because of the way the bases are. Now, some of them that actually have a pad, certainly under the Chicco, you wouldn't be able to do that because it's not a solid base. You probably can on the Snuggle, but again, I'd have to check with the individual monitors. Again, with the Snuzzpod, it's not a solid base because it's vented. Don't know about this one. You possibly can because that's a solid thing. If you wanted to use a breathing monitor, we do recommend the Snuggle Hero monitor as an alternative. I actually much prefer these to the pads. It is a personal preference, I suppose, but these attach to baby's nappies. I'm going to come in so you can see it a little bit closer. It is a medical grade product, so it is recommended by the Lullaby Trust, actually. And how this works is it actually clips onto your baby's nappy, excuse me, and it senses their breathing and their motion. And if they don't breathe for 20 seconds, excuse me just one moment, what it does is it sends a vibration to the baby, and that vibration then it's like a tapping. It's not, it doesn't hurt them at all, but it's almost like wake up, wake up. And then after that, if there's still no movement, it sends an audible alarm. But you can use this on all of those cribs. And because it clips onto their nappy, there's no problem of them rolling off it and it not working. So this is a much better option, in our opinion, if you do want, I'm sorry, I don't remember Sarah. If you do want something that is going to give you some reassurance in terms of breathing and movement, just remember with these, they don't sense the breathing, they sense movement. They sense movement. So as your baby is breathing, that is a movement, and that is what they will be sensing.
Kira has asked, is there an age limit on the Snoozer Hero?
So on the Snoozer Hero, there isn't an age limit. I know people have used them quite a long time. And the great thing about these is you can use them in car seats. As you know, if you've watched any of the other lives and things that we've done, a big concern is the breathability in things. And if you put your baby in a non-flat position, you do bend their breathing airways, which reduces the amount of oxygen you can get. So if you are using one of these, it's actually a really good idea to use them in the car because it does measure the level of, it doesn't measure the level of oxygen, but it will obviously give you an alarm if baby does stop breathing or stops moving because of that. So yeah, I mean, you could definitely use it up to 18 months. There's not actually a age limit on here, I don't think. I know the batteries last about 18 months, so quite a long time.
How much are they?
They are $99.99. And that is the medical grade version. There is a cheaper version that is not medical grade. Yeah. Hopefully that's okay. Right, okay, so we were on the Chicco. We'll go back to the Chicco because I got a little bit distracted. I'm so sorry. So the Chicco does rock. So the Chicco will rock. So the Iora doesn't rock, but does fold down. The Chicco will rock and does fold down. The Snuggle doesn't rock and doesn't fold down. And the Snuzzpod does rock but doesn't fold down. That sounds so confusing. Even to me, that's can you see? I've got this in a really awkward place now. That you see it's rocking. I'm not doing a very good job of that because I'm worried it's going to fall off the plinth. So it is height adjustable. You can adjust it. So you can also adjust it one side over the other. This is again for your reflux tilt that we've talked about with all of the others that you can also do this with. A lot of your choices is going to be down to your personal preference and what you want it to do. The Chicco does have folding legs on the bottom here. So if you need it to come close to a solid base, you can, because these stick out and you can actually fold these in. It does have wheels on it, so you can move it if you want to wheel it. It's quite, they look different. A lot of it, when people come into store, a lot of your choices as well will come down to aesthetics and what you want to go in your home. They're all obviously great products, but some of them may look better. If you want organic breathability, then you're probably going to go for the SnuzPod 4. It does have a lot more accessories for that one. Certainly, if you want something that will pack down, if you're going to be traveling with it, you probably want to look at the Maxi-Cosi or the Chicco. And if you want something that is a progression piece, something that will grow with your child, that will last you longer, that you can convert into a bed, then possibly you might want to look at the Snuggle. Any more questions for me?
Do we sell bedding and accessories for the cribs?
Yes, we do. If we start at this end, SnuzPod, they do all matching accessories. They probably have the largest range of matching accessories. So you can get fitted sheets for them in a choice of different colours. You can get a gorgeous sleeping bag like this, which in fact, although it is a Snuz one, you could use this in any of them. We really love these sleeping bags. And these come in 2.5 tog and 1 tog and 0.5 tog.
Yes.
So you have a selection and different colours as well. There also is a mattress protector because obviously it's important the mattresses don't get wet. They supply a mattress protector. The gorgeous SnuzPod Sleep Aid, very popular. There is a competition ending today on our Facebook
and Instagram.
So be quick if you want to get into this, because we'll draw it today to win one of these for free. I just remembered that. And matching sheets, I said. Sleeping bag and the pocket. So they also do a pocket on the side, which is handy to put bits and pieces in. The Maxi-Cosi do matching sheets for this, so you can get sheets for this now. The Snuggle again have matching sheets, and there are more accessories for the Chicco. So they do sheets, they do a mattress protector, they do other things. There's a special clip-on. We should have had that out actually. Forgot about that. Sorry. So there is a special night light as well that will clip onto the side of the Chicco, and these sometimes are available in bundles as well with the boppy push nursing cushion. I couldn't remember the word today. Cushion. Yeah. So all of them do have accessories. The middle two have less probably choice than the others.
Becca on Instagram has asked, how much is the Chicco, please? And are there any other colours?
So the Chicco is £229, but is regularly on offer. So if you do want to know about this when it is on offer, we do have obviously calling lists. So if you let us know you want this one, we can let you know. It comes in this colour. I believe there is a new colour coming, but I will check on that. Sorry, I don't know the answer. Is that Becca?
Yes.
I will come back to you on that. I'll find out and let you know. They do have, obviously, Chicco do have a massive range of other cribs in their repertoire is the wrong word. They do have lots of other versions of bedside cribs. We've just chosen this one today. You can see other versions on our website at babylady.co.uk.
We have a question from Courtney on Facebook asking, not about the cots, but can I have information on the rose pattern sleepyhead in the background, please?
Oh, yes, you can. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? So this is the La Vie en Rose. My French is poor. I probably haven't pronounced that very well. We do sell a range of the sleepyheads in stock. This is one of our favourites. It is a little bit more expensive than the normal one. I believe off the top of my head, this one is £160, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I'll bring it in so you can have a closer look.
It's so beautiful.
It is really lovely. Which way shall I go? That way?
Yes. Yep.
And you must be using StreamYard because we can see who you are. So thank you for that. Who was on first today, Chelsea?
We had lots of people on.
Let's give them a shout out. Who's watching with us today that we can see?
Becky, Courtney, who else? Becca, Laura, Sarah, Gabriella, Terry. We have Sean from Snuz.
Hi, Sean.
Well, lots and lots of people. Yes.
Okay, well, we want to thank you for watching today. If you have any more questions, do ping them across to us. We're sort of at our half an hour, which we'd like to try and stay within the half an hour. Sometimes we sort of go over a little bit. So if you do want any more details, we have recorded individual videos in more detail than we can do in a live on our YouTube channel, which is proving very popular. We hit our magic 1,000 number on our live the other day, which was really, really exciting for us. So that's fantastic for us. So thank you for those of you who are watching on YouTube. Now, if you are watching on YouTube, please do click the subscribe button. You'll get notifications when we do other lives and other videos. And if you are watching on Facebook or on Instagram, we would really appreciate it if you like and share this page. It's really good for us and it helps other people see the videos, which I hope helps them. We have had brilliant feedback. And this week in particular, it's been amazing. We've had such lovely comments from people, and I would like to thank you. Also, I don't think you realise when you send us messages, it's not just me. Obviously, I'm here in front of the camera. There's a big team here, a big medium team, a brilliant team, I should say, an absolutely fantastic team. And it means so much when you take the time to say to us that you've liked the videos or we've done well, or it's really easy for people to say when things go badly, which hopefully they don't very often, but it's much more effort for people to say when things have gone well, and we do really appreciate it. And the team here as well do appreciate your positive feedback. And if we can help you with anything else, do get in touch about any of our normal channels. If you do need more details on any of the things I've shown you today, don't forget the Iora till the end of today at 149. You'll have to be quick with that one. The Snaz is on offer in a bundle at £229. £239. Thank you, Chelsea. And you will get with that the gorgeous Snaz sleep aid, a pack of sheets, a mattress protector, and the pocket, choice of 7 different colours. And don't forget as well about our competition to win this gorgeous sleep aid as well. Your Snuggle, just one colour, but really lovely product, £199. You can do payment plan on these. And the Chicco, I think there is an offer coming on the Chicco. So if you are interested in that one, do message us and we can come back to you when it's on offer. And again, all of these products can be shipped to you. And if you want more information, just let us know. So thank you, everyone. I know we've had lots of people joining us today, and we really appreciate you joining us. Hopefully, we have answered all your questions. If we've missed anything or we've missed any of your questions, we'll go through them afterwards. And you can always ping us a message via any of our social channels. We will be back with you again on Friday. There is something exciting coming. So that might be Friday if it's here in time. But also just a little thing. On Wednesday, we don't normally do a live on Wednesday, but our lovely friends at Inglesina have asked us to share the launch in the UK with them of the brand new Inglesina XT. So we're very excited about that because we are the only store to be asked to do this. It's a massive honour for us. And we will be bringing you that on Wednesday as a special at the same time, our normal broadcasting 10:59. So do tune in for that. I'm not quite sure how that's going to be. I think it's probably be on our normal channels, but yeah, join us then. And again on Friday. And there are more exciting things coming. The future is so exciting. I know you were in lockdown. I know it's not what you want, but we've got so many things coming that we're actually very excited about. So keep watching, keep joining, keep sharing, and keep messaging. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching.